So I'm just going to make a quick video going through a few bits to keep an eye on cars when you're a new driver. So first thing would be oil. So I would say always sort of bear in mind your oil levels and stuff. So you've got a dipstick on sort of older cars. You can put the dipstick in and it'll have a level on of what it should be. Make sure it's always maintained at that level because you don't want to starve your car of oil because the engine will just knack up on it. Um, on newer cars, it's slightly easier. So they'll be on your online dashboard. It'll probably tell you check oil levels, or it'll indicate sort of when you need to top your oil up. As well, if you drop an oil, bear in mind you might have an oil leak. So I would say always, if you think you've got an oil leak, just check under your car. If you park it up for a long period of time, and you're pulling out somewhere, just have a little look down at where you've been parked and see if there's any droplets of oil. So another thing is tires. So you've got a wear indicator on the tires, so you need to make sure that it's at least 1.6 mil, which is a legal limit. If you're feeling over and it's sort of level with the wear indicator, then make sure not to get pulled by the police because you can get in a lot of trouble for it. As well as that, obviously, you can kind of visibly see a lot of the time if your tires are really bad, and God forbid there's like any wires showing, you need to get that sorted as soon as possible. And then the last thing to mention is just coolant, probably. So again, your coolant bottle will have a level of like an indicator of where your coolant needs to be. So make sure that it's at that level at all times. Most cars now will say when your coolant needs topped up, so it's a good prompt for you. And obviously, make sure to put coolant in, not water, because if you put water in, it can be, if you're putting a slight bit of water in as a one-off, you're okay. But if you keep using water, it's going to have a sort of a disastrous effect on your car in the long run. So make sure to use the proper stuff.